Hey y'all, welcome to Faithfully Bound. In this video, I am going to make a prayer journal slash planner using this very simple notebook that I got from Walmart. It is a dotted spiral notebook. I'm going to add stickers. I'm going to use my stencils and I'm going to try to dress it up. But I wanted the bigger page, so I got this notebook instead of the normal size bullet journals, which are usually a lot smaller than this. I wanted to have room to spread everything out and do trackers and lay out the weeks a little bit better than I could if I had a very small notebook. First, I'm going to dress up the outside. Just use a few stickers, make it a little interesting just to indicate that this is for worship. It's simple, it's not a lot, just a few little things, but I think it ended up being cute. What do y'all think? I want to go ahead and apologize for the lighting. I did this in the middle of the day where the sun was beaming into this window. I closed the curtains, but they're not very thick and solid, so it still shines onto the desk. Hopefully it's not that distracting. And I'm here for a while, so the lighting will change. I'm trying to pick out what stencils I want to use, if any. But in this pack, there was one little page that had church, praise, prayer requests, that sort of thing. So I'm going to use those and try to dress this page up a little bit. For the introductory page, I just used these stencils and I added my sticky notes. These are so cute, and I never know how to use them because I don't want to write on the llama. So to me, that's pretty much just a sticker, because why would I write over the llama? And then there's a rectangle one. It has a llama down in the corner. I went with that because I decided to be a little quirky, and I wrote, "Llama, talk to God about it." And I added one of my pretty stickers and a few other little stickers just to dress the page up. On the next page, I wanted to do a tracker of the books of the Bible that I read throughout the year. I made a little chart for Old Testament, New Testament, and then I put extra biblical down at the bottom just in case I read any extra biblical text. But I wanted to make sure I could keep track of it all year long, and I wanted to know the date in which I finished that book, so I have a little section for each of those. I did end up redoing this page 3 times. I like the way the pink one turned out, but when I was done, I realized I didn't have enough spaces for all the books in the Old Testament. So I ended up tearing that out and doing it yet again. So it ended up being purple like this. On the back of the tracker where I did the books of the Bible, I wanted to track the Bible studies that I did throughout the year. So I just titled the page and then I made a simple chart and I have it labeled "Want to Do," where I'll write the ones that I want to get done. And are they done? Yes or no, the date they're completed, and if I felt like I had any growth from those. And I'll keep track of that throughout the year. I may need to make a second page, I'm not sure, but we'll do that when we get there. Moving on to the monthly spread. So in the beginning of each month, I want to have a page dedicated to state what month I'm in. And I have 3 little boxes in yellow: needs work, how will I serve, and confess. So when I start every month, I'm going to fill these out. And then I have a section for notes, things I need to remember, a small box for I'm happy because, my goals for May, and then doodles, just in case I feel like it. I don't know if I'm thrilled about this layout. I was kind of looking at a different layout from an old planner that I had, and I liked that layout. This one did not turn out quite the same, so I think for the next month I'm going to adjust it a little bit. But for now, for the month of May, this is what I got. And I don't want to go ahead and fill out each month. I want to wait until I get to that month so that I can set it up just in case there's little things that I learn or want to adjust on how to do this, because I am not any kind of pro when it comes to bullet journaling. I am learning as I go. Moving on from the monthly introduction to the weekly, I will do this for each week, and I plan to lay it out the same. I might change the way it looks a little bit, but I'm just going to start off with the week of and then have every day of the week. And I split that into 4 sections, which I made today's scripture, how I served, special prayers, and what I studied. I'm going to make this a little bit more attractive in the following weeks, but this is the general layout that I'm going to use. For each week, I also want to have a page dedicated to what I'm praying for. Now, in the week spread, I have in one of the small boxes special prayers. That's if something particular comes up that day. I just want to keep track of like what day it came up on. But also in the big page, praying for, I want to be able to just write down prayers, and I want the whole thing to be full. Moving on, I may want to have 2 of these pages, just do a front and back. I may go ahead and do that now. I'm not sure. Because I want my whole week to be full of prayer, and I want to write it down and just have it full. Maybe on the back page, I can also keep track of prayers that have been answered, or maybe I could just highlight them or something. I'll figure it out. I'm not finished with the initial spread and layouts, but this is what I've done so far. If you have any suggestions of what I should put in here, please let me know, because I feel like it's missing something or some things. And I'm just flipping through to show you what the pages look like. Again, if you have ideas, let me know. I am very open because something is missing. I need something. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. I love you guys. Bye, y'all.